Do birthright perspectives place parents in a different space than distant relatives? Not having that unique one-on-one personal connection, parents to children, no matter what age or generation, turns the first commandment with a promise into a righteously debatable conversation. Since there's a time for everything and society's rules keep changing, love others as God loves you should be the only commandment worth obeying. Those in the influential and powerful position feeds off of family dysfunction, for it keeps them in contentment, knowing that the simple unity amongst the family is difficulty for generations of humanity, malleable, easily influenced through desires and needs within society, molding, conditioning, and shaping generational turf psychologically, robbing the people from a natural communistic wealth building since their birth. A family being a natural commune that we all need to work. Leave it to the powers that be, we all need to work. Individually, running in a race where others have unity. In all reality, you're just running in place. Your religion bees the money, placing it over family and humanity. Thinking you're being slick, telling your children to pull themselves up by their own bootstraps. But when going against something gigantic, not being the big fish in the pond, they're going to need some leverage. So just because you raise them doesn't mean that your job is done as a parent. One gives life to give their own life, and this here has to be a parent. The dying sun gives birth to the rising one, and there's other adages and proverbs that can be related. The global elite, the powers that be, truly hated. The Osiris and Isis, the Holy Father, and Jesus Christ, putting money to the side and sacrificing for the betterment of humanity, so that we all may rise. Freedom from want, needs, and deception is a human right, slowly chipping away at society's money supply. Things they don't tell you and I. In the words of John F. Kennedy, to enslave every man, woman, and child is the plot that the powers that be has for this country, depriving the people of all their resources and property, freedom of choice, the mental telepathy, conditioning them psychologically until the children, the mothers bear, wake up homeless on the land their fathers labor profusely, not even owning what they wear. It's apparent that parents aren't parents anywhere. In life's game, wage and salary slaves turned into debt slaves, too busy to give that connection, future protection and nurturing to their children, who will inevitably become the same. Executive Order 13603, nationalize America's food supply. So in case of an emergency, your food becomes available to everybody. Placed all America's food on a grid, traceable, something they can track. Got people figuring out how to buy and where to store their food at. Slowly chipping away at society's money supply. Banning $100 bills, supposedly to stop any further terrorist attack. I guess banning cash will stop any terrorist act. Do your store accept chip transactions? Transfer that payment action of the chip to your hand, head, or neck. The real terrorists just slipped the chip right in our back. Respect your parents or the hands that crafted the system that feeds you your check. For better conditions, -org.webs.com. Support the cause. Support the cause.